Hello, Honors Pre-Calculus. Today's learning target is to solve the following equation, which is warm-up question number 2. So when you look at this problem, you could think of this as the tangent of some angle is 1. The values of theta, where the tangent is 1, is pi over 4 plus multiples of pi. But instead of theta, you would solve 5x minus pi over 2 is equal to pi over 4 plus multiples of pi. You would add pi over 2 to both sides. So you're going to get 5x is equal to, when you get a common denominator, that's 3 pi over 4 plus multiples of pi. And then you would divide everything by 5 or multiply by 1/5. So you get 3 pi over 20 plus pi over 5n. So this would be all of the solutions. If you wanted answers just between 0 and 2 pi, then if n is equal to 0, you get 3 pi over 20. If n is equal to 1, you need to get a common denominator, so 3 pi over 20 plus 4 pi over 20. That'll get you 7 pi over 20. If n is equal to 2, that means you add 8 pi over 20. So that's going to be 11 pi over 20. If n is equal to 3, you're going to add 12 pi over 20. So doing that, adding another 4 pi over 20, you're going to get 15 pi over 20. That does reduce by 5, so that's 3 pi over 4. Then if n is equal to 4, you get to add another 4 pi, so that's 19 pi over 20. If n is equal to 5, you're going to get 23 pi over 20. If n is equal to 6, you're adding another 4 pi over 20, so 27 pi over 20. If n is equal to 7, you'll get 31 pi over 20. If n is equal to 8, you add another 4 pi over 20, that's 35 pi over 20. You could divide by 5, so that's 7 pi over 4. If n is equal to 9, you're going to get 39 pi over 20. And at this point, those are all the answers between 0 and 10 pi. If n was equal to 10, and you add another 4 pi over 20, you're going to get 33 pi over 20, which is coterminal to the original angle 3 pi over 20. So the answers between 0 and 2 pi are all of these angles that I am highlighting in yellow. And I forgot to reduce when n was equal to 6. Oops, but that does not reduce. I think those are all of the answers between 0 and 2 pi.